Hey guys, I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, I say hey guys all the time, but welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's been what? Over a year? How did it get so bad? I don't know. Today's video is going to be a basic one-on-one as far as what I do for my face and how I achieve the face that I do. Y'all, it's been a minute. Some of my techniques changed. Like looking back on my old videos, some of the stuff I don't even remember doing that. Like it's just like, what? But as you guys can see, I have a bare face. So I can't even play no music. Ooh. Anyway, so as you guys can see, your girl brows are not done. So I'm just gonna do those off camera real quick because y'all watching me makes me nervous. So I'm gonna do those real quick and I'll be right back. I'm back. I probably didn't even was gone for that long based off of when I edited this video, but it was for a cool minute. Still struggle with my brows, ain't nothing new, but we do them how we do them, you know, we do them to where it ain't too bad. So yo, my routine as of right now, for me personally, is my favorite. Like, I know, of course, you're getting better, but y'all, like, I really love my routine right now. So I'm just gonna stop talking. As you guys know, before I used to stress about making sure that you moisturize and prep your skin before the makeup. That still is the main factor in how your makeup is going to apply and how it's going to look once it's done. Make sure that you prime, you prep your skin. I'm talking about moisturize, all that good stuff. I already moisturized, I don't know if you guys can tell. So we're going to go in with the Perfecting Primer by Benefit Cosmetics. I recently used this because it's an illuminating primer and I actually really like this. Now, another primer that I like for more matte finish is the One Size by Patrick Star One Size primer. But this currently is what I've been using because it just gives my face this glow that I've been wanting. And I love it. So I'm going to go in with this. Just a few pumps. Oh, nothing too crazy. We're going to put some on the forehead, some on the chin. And we're just going to massage that into the skin. And it just leaves my face looking so like glowy because of course, it's in the name. We're just gonna drag that down just a tad bit into the neck area. But y'all, look at the glow that it just automatically brings to my skin. So over time, when I do my full face, you're going to see how that pays off in the long run. I'm going in with my favorite foundation at the moment, and I'm smiling because, yo, this foundation ain't disappoint me not once. Not once. We're going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm using 11 neutral and 9 neutral. So as you can see, this has like this is a darker shade. But I'm more so leaning towards this shade now that I'm in the, you know, summertime. I'm getting Zorka. You know, I'm getting a little tan. Okay, period. And then we have this lighter shade as well. Would I like to find my perfect match one of these days? Maybe. But as of right now, it ain't gonna happen. I don't feel like. So we're just gonna plaster this makeup all over the face, and this coverage is buildable, but it's definitely not full coverage. My full coverage is going to come from my concealer and all the additional stuff that I'm adding on to my face. And honestly, I would tell you guys to trust the progress or the process, but like, it ain't no trust in the process in this one. This one, you're gonna see it's gonna give skin and everything from the beginning to the end. So I'm just blending that foundation in there, and a little bit goes a long way with this foundation. And I actually don't like to go too heavy with this foundation. So I'm gonna go in with a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just simply going to press that into my skin. I like a tad bit darker foundation on myself personally, just because it just looks better in photos. I don't know what's stressing me out, but that pimple needs to go. Press that. I am not rubbing this, or I'm simply just patting the foundation into the areas that I've placed it. I am not moving it around. I am just literally pressing it into my skin. And like I said, I've been really big on like light coverage foundation, but yet still giving B. You feel me? Still giving B. And don't get me wrong, I still love my NARS. I still be using my NARS, but I don't know. I might have to actually buy this foundation for my clients too, because baby, this foundation is the truth. My two favorite concealers at the moment, which e.l.f. it's been my favorite for a minute, but this one size, baby, it's it, okay? So I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to apply the darker shade of concealer in the inner corner and just the outer corner at an angle on both sides. We're gonna put it right above the forehead and the chin. And then for the lighter concealer, I'm going to place that in the middle. Just right below the darker foundation or the concealer and right above the darker concealer. We're also going to put some concealer right above my mouth. Same with the little one. We're just going to put a little, the lighter one, we're just going to put a little dot. Okay. I like to let that sit for a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty contour stick. This is in the shade Truffle. I'm going to have, if I miss anything, I'm going to have the name and everything in the description box. So I am going to contour in these areas. Also, my tip of my nose. And forgive me, my brushes, most of the brushes that I use mostly are dirty. I have to wash them. So we're going to go in and we're going to blend the contour. So as far as the contour on your forehead, you want to bring it upwards, but also bringing it downwards as well, like as you do it. It's just more so as like a preference of how you want your forehead to be shaped. So I'm going to blend that out. And one thing I don't like about this brush, it sheds like a mug. So we're just going to blend that out. Bringing that into the hairline so it seems more blended into the scalp than anything. And you want to go pretty fast when it comes to this. Like, I'm all over the place because I need my stuff to not dry down or anything. So as far as the contour, I'm going to be blending it upwards and in the ear. Also making sure that I'm not dragging the contour too down to give my face like that loopy, like I don't want my face to look loopy. So we're just going to hurry up and blend it upwards. And the reason why I'm waiting to use the concealer is because the concealer, like I said, is what's going to give me the most coverage. So I need it to be at least a bit tacky for me to feel like it's giving a fuller coverage than it would necessarily if you just go in blending it just right off the bat. And I really thought I didn't need this dark contour, but when Fenty sent this to me, I was like, okay, Fenty, maybe y'all know what works for me more than I know what works for me, because like I said, this brush sheds, but Fenty sent me that color and I'm like, you know, maybe I should try it. I should try it. So I'm going to go in with the beauty blender. I know the girlies don't really fuck with the beauty. I know the girlies don't really mess with the beauty blender, but I have my days where I go back and forth. And at this point, y'all, I'm patting the mess out of my face because, yeah, it done dried down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to spray my face before I blend out my under eye. And what this does, it helps hydrate the concealer that's already kind of dried down a little bit, so you can go back in and blend it properly. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take my concealer, my beauty blender, and I'm going to press. I know, so we're just going to blend out that nose contour. And y'all, when I tell y'all I can do this like within 15 minutes, I kid y'all not. Back in with the lighter concealer, and we're going to put that mainly in the inner corner. Now, I get a question all the time as far as like how to stop creasing under your under eye. And babes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just more so what can you do to like reduce it, or what you can do to allow it to like be, you know, flawless a longer period of time. And I will say prepping your skin and making sure that you don't put too much coverage. So when I say too much coverage, I mean do not put foundation right under your eye. Leave that space open so you can put your concealer. Now, if you are someone that color corrects, just don't go too crazy. But honestly, I don't even color correct on my clients. And I have people with dark under eye, and I still end up having it look, you know, good. So I'm not a fan of color correcting, but it's really big in the industry, which I could understand why. I haven't been a fan of it. So we're just going to take our time with blending that into the skin. No rush. We just need it to look flawless. Switching the side that has more of the product, I'm going to go of a side that has less of that product. And I'm going to allow my beauty blender to take up any extra product that I've placed that no longer has a place in that area, right? So we're just going to remove some of that extra product. And I personally love a lighter under eye. So not too light, because y'all be ODing, but that's y'all. This me. So yeah. I know I used to swear by the Laura Mercier setting powder, but a new sheriff is in town, and this sheriff is taking all my money. One size, okay? So I'm going to go in first with a light touch of powder, this light, and I'm going to press that into the skin. So light, you shouldn't even be able to see the powder. You should just see where it just modifies it, right? So not too crazy. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Okay. And then we're going to go in and we're just going to give it very much, I'm a baker and I got all the flour in the world type, you know, to press that into my skin. I'm gonna do everywhere that I've highlighted, right? And even places that I did not highlight. So I'm going to uplift my contour just by reverse contouring on both sides, of course. You don't want to lift one side and have the other side lopsided. We're also going to put some around my smile lines. I don't have any smile lines because I don't be smiling. There ain't nothing to smile about. Gas is almost $5 and I'm tired. I don't care. I really don't. tad bit of that concealer, the lighter concealer that I used, and I am going to apply that right on my eyes, okay? Just going to press that in. And this concealer too is really good. And I think honestly using the both the concealer and the setting powder, because they come from the same company, I'm pretty sure they made sure that those two products work together well. So like, yeah, it's just wait till we get it done. Have to be perfect. And I'm okay with that. I just want it to set so it can last longer. But if I crease over time, it's not the end of the world. It's really not. Can we normalize having that, the fact that makeup does changes over a few hours because you've had it on for a long period of time? I just hate when people act like makeup is supposed to look flawless 24/7. And yes, that can be the case, but let's be very realistic. We're talking about people that sweat, all of that. No. Anyways, I'm going to take the same brush that I used to blend in my foundation, and I am just going to take off that extra powder. So I'm going to start off with my forehead. Yup. And I'm going to just take some away from my cheek area, just to help that contour blend in just a little bit more. And then we're gonna go in with the chin. Yeah, y'all asked me for a tutorial or just to get back on YouTube. And I need y'all to understand that I have to be mentally prepared for something. The money can be good, anything. But if like I'm not prepared for it, what's the point? I'm just going to make myself look stupid. Going in with the Juvia's Place bronzer palette. This is shade Dark. This is what it looks like. I am then going to contour. I like to say this is bronzing really because it's a warmer, more bronzier shade. So yeah, like I'm bronzing my face just to give me that natural warmth. I don't contour to where I'm using like a grayer undertone. I like more of a brown, bronzy, I'm a goddess type, you know? Then we're gonna go in with, I tried this blush. It's called Dolce Pink. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Dolce Pink from Milani Cosmetics. And this is my favorite. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques brush and we're going to go real heavy with this blush. If you don't like it, click off now. Click off now. Cause we likes the blush over here, okay? And the reason why I feel like I like this blush is because not only is it adding a color to my skin, it's also low-key highlighting, okay? It's low-key highlighting my face, and I like that. So I can honestly skip the highlight parts if I want to. And sometimes I bring it everywhere, okay? We love a good blush. And I like to bring it closer to my under eye. And it's giving what it's supposed to give, okay? I'm going to take the Laura Mercier. This is their brightening powder, and I am just going to put a tad bit in the middle of my nose contour. I want it to be a little bit lighter. So we're just going to, but I'm here right now. Oh wow. Yes, I'm a girl right now. Oh, here right now. Right now. Okay. Y'all, I gotta remove this extra powder first. We're gonna go in with mascara, okay? We're going to go with the Lancome Booster XL. This helps my lashes, especially my bottom lashes, look way longer than they are. Or maybe they just help my lashes extend, because obviously it's there, because why would they look like that if they weren't already there? But I barely have lashes, so I'm going to apply that boost just to help my lashes look a little bit more dramatic. And we going real heavy on that product, but I only need it on my bottom lashes because I'm going to be putting on some falsies. And then we're going to take the Bang Waterproof Mascara by, it says Bad Gal, Waterproof Mascara by Benefit. And I'm just going to apply a light coat on my top lashes because, like I said, I'm putting lashes on, and you just don't need to do too much if it's going to get covered up anyways. You just want to make sure that it's going to be able to blend in to your lashes. And you can see the difference. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. And I like a little messy mascara look on the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect for me. If it bothers me, I'll just go in and clean it up. And I am still a white liner out my room. I'm still a white liner girl. Not all the time though, but especially for my natural looks, I do like to go white under my, like on my actual waterline. If you know that you're prone to creasing, I do suggest putting just a, like, not too dark eyeshadow under your eyes, just blending it lightly. So the focus really won't be on the crease itself, but where it's just eyeshadow. So that's what I like to do. And it adds a little bit of dimension to whatever natural look I'm going for. Really lashes, and these are so extra Miami. And honestly, compared to the lashes that I used to wear, this is not extra. But your girl has changed some. I really don't wear dramatic lashes like that unless the look really calls for me to have it. Lash glue, and I'm actually going to apply that right on my eyes. Like just that right above my lashes, right where I'm going to place the mascara, the lashes, the falsies. This just makes them dry super fast. Like, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite go-to lipstick combo. Ever since my girl Shirley put me on it, I've been on it, and this is what I use for most of my clients. But Juvia's Place came out with some new lippies that I really love. I'm just too lazy to get them right now, and I already have what I have out. So, but yeah, Juvia's Place did not come to play with this new collection that they had. I'm just waiting for this to dry so I can pop my lashes. Where the other one at? In the trash. Good thing it's my trash. Just start off by placing them in the middle, then attaching them to each side to simply just brush off that extra setting powder under my eye. And then we're also going to go back in with that brightening powder from Laura Mercier. Not too much, but we're going to add that under the eye. Not placing it, but more so like blending it into the skin. We're going to spray really quick. This is the Morphe Set Mist. Nothing really has changed when it comes to this, but I'm going to show you guys. Always going with 2 different setting sprays now, and I'm going to show you the one that I'm using currently with the Morphe Set Mist. And while that dries, I'm just going to take the brush that I use to blend in my foundation, and just press it into my skin, especially the areas that I did apply a highlight. I don't want it to seem too like cakey or too bright or too like ashy low-key. We don't want that. I'm going to make my 2 well-known moles. So one is already there actually. That's like a natural mole for me. Right here on my nose.
Don't come from my eyelash glue showing. I fixed it at the end before I left the house.
And then I'm also gonna do my Marilyn Monroe. Boom. Okay, so before we do the last spray, I'm gonna go in and do the lips. I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop. This is BFF3 lip liner. My Sephora lip, what is this? Sephora cream lip stain. This is 32, and I'm just gonna plaster that like in the middle. And I'm just going to blend out the lines. This is the LA Girl Pro Gloss. LA Girl just gloss. I don't know why I said pro, because of the concealer maybe, but just their regular gloss, clear gloss. If I got no more. I mean, I got more, but in this little container. Who messing with this beat? Nobody. I don't care what you're saying. I really don't care. We're gonna go with the Fenty Beauty. This is their face palette. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter right here. Not too crazy, but I'm adding this highlighter because it honestly reminds me of the highlight that's already in the blush, just a tad bit lighter. So we want to add to the actual look and not take away from it, because sometimes I'll do a look and the like, I feel like the highlight doesn't match the look and it kind of ruins the look. So yeah, we're going with the same color tone when it comes to this highlight, especially when it's a neutral glam. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't even highlight my brow bones or my inner eye anymore, but why not? Okay, look is done. We're just gonna go in with the Revolution Super Fix Spray, Super Hold Mist and Spray. Damn, Brittany. I like to do this from afar because it gets a little crazy. Oh. And when I tell you, this combination of the Set and Mist, both Set and Mist, because I was a Set and Mist too, but it's a little bit stronger. It's just really, I just, yeah. Once I like something, I stick with it. And that Charlotte Tilbury foundation ain't no joke. As you can see, I didn't even put that much foundation on. But like I said, the mixture of the concealer, the contour, all that blending in together just gives it a full coverage look, even though it wasn't, like, you don't have to try. It just comes naturally based off of the good products you use. So this is the look, like I said. And we're about to change really quick. We're about to change. Okay, so I'm back. Your girl not going nowhere. I'm just probably gonna go grab something to eat. But I found it was like the perfect time to get back on here and just give y'all some love. I've been getting a lot of requests to get back on YouTube, and y'all, like, I know it's easier said than, like, I know, not easier said than done, but I know, like, I know how much you guys appreciate me and how much you guys support me. But honestly, y'all, it's been a lot. Last year was crazy for me, and I'm just mentally just trying to get back from that. And so sometimes I just don't feel like expressing myself. Sometimes it's just easier to just sit here and do my makeup than to actually speak words. And that's like my comfort right now. That's like my safe space. But I understand that you guys want content, and I want content for myself as well. So your girl is back. Your girl's gonna try to stay consistent and just be who you guys know I can be and what I've been in the past, and just be consistent all year round. But yeah, this is the final look. And the base ain't never been this good, okay? Ain't never been this good. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think about this surprise pop-up. I did not mention exactly when I was going to come back to YouTube. I just know people were asking, and I was just like, let me try to give the people what they want, because I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to be happy. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope, you know, if you can leave a comment, just let me know what I could do better. This is my first video back, so like I just forgot a lot of things. I don't even know if I'm gonna, like, how I'm gonna edit this and upload it. It's just, yeah, I haven't done it in over a year, in almost over a year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys are putting yourself first, and I hope you guys are just being the best you that you possibly can be, because I know, like, it's 2022 and life is just getting crazy. People are dying each and every day, and it's like you want to be grateful for just life in general, because obviously that's not something that is easy to have anymore. Like, you know, there's a lot to complain about. Gas, like certain things, we're probably in like a recession, who knows, okay? But it's just like, can we talk about the main thing, where it's just like every time we go on social media, somebody is dying? Like, and of course somebody dies every day, but it's just like, can it be of natural causes, stuff like that? Like, why does it have to be people killing people? We're talking about kids dying. But yes, don't let me get into, I try not to be like about that, because makeup for me is my safe place, and I just don't want to bring that into my safe place, because then it wouldn't be safe anymore. Honestly. But anyways, I'm done yapping, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I will be doing a Q&A pretty soon, maybe in my next video, while I do a tutorial, something of the sorts, because I know you guys have a lot of questions for me and I want to answer. So look out for that. But thank you guys so much for watching.